Everyone, it's Middays live from Greenville, Mississippi. Today we are at Greenville Country Club for the annual Delta Soul Golf Tournament. We've got our good friend Steve Achecar serving as the host as usual, and joining us now, Charles Nabholz, Chairman Emeritus of Nabholz Construction, and Dr. Freddy Achecar. Did I say that right?
You did. That's perfect. That's good.
Welcome to the program, gentlemen. Thanks for being here today.
We're
Big day plan.
Yes. Unbelievable.
All right, so tell me your relationship, Mr. Nabholz. I understand you would be the father-in-law
I am the
of
father-in-law of Steve Achecar, but more importantly, I'm the dad of Gwen Achecar.
There you go, absolutely.
The first several years coming here, I would introduce myself as Steve Achecar's father-in-law, but more recently, I'm saying I'm Gwen's dad.
Okay,
I'm proud of both of them.
Absolutely,
they're wonderful.
And Dr. Achecar, your relationship?
I'm married to Steve's little sister, Evelyn.
Okay.
And have 3 boys here. And my son, Blaze, has been here since he was 8, and he's now 21. And a lot of the celebrities call him the co-host. He kind of runs the show. He's behind the curtain, moving all the parts. And just a wonderful event.
And so, Mr. Nabholz, you're an alumnus, obviously. I can tell that because you've got a shirt from a previous event, the Delta Soul.
Back 6 or 7 years. I'm surprised our team been bringing the same team down here for about the last 10 years, and they decided we need to be in uniform. And one of the guys says, well, look, do y'all still have that pink shirt? I'm in the closet, and I found this one, and everybody else has a pink
It looks
shirt.
awesome.
Yeah.
It looks awesome on you. So we got great weather today. Last year we sort of had a bit of a rain shower come through that wet the course up pretty well, but it looks good today.
It does. The weather has nothing to do with it. We're going to have a good time.
No doubt.
Hands down, every celebrity that's ever come here says this is their favorite event to do. And it's a testament to Steve and Gwen. It's just such a great atmosphere. It's such a family environment. And everyone just marks this on their calendar. It's a not miss event.
Yeah, I agree, and I've had the pleasure of interviewing many of Steve's celebrity friends. They all think very highly of him and Gwen, and that's why they come.
Yep.
It's that relationship that he's built, and it's amazing just the disciplines in which he's built these relationships, from these musical artists to gold medal winning Olympic athletes and Major League Baseball, National Football League celebrities, and so forth. It's incredible how many people he's touched, and he ain't shy about hitting them up for them to come here and help out for the cause.
And they ain't shy about coming.
That's exactly.
27 states represented, I believe, this year, and
wow.
They all seem to want to come back, and I love seeing the same guys back at Reggie Smith, not to just name one person, but he's always so loyal about coming back, and his wife Rose, and we love to visit with him, and he was a great partner on our team one year, but he can't play golf this year. He says his knees are bothering him a little bit.
And it was, Steve said earlier, it was sold out early on. The whole thing was sold out.
Yeah.
So,
amazing.
And the event, we got golf today, but we got lots of other activities as well, right?
Yeah. And it really is, it's always amazed me how this really supports the community and the arts. And really, Steve has just been such a blessing for this state, and the St. Cecilia Foundation has just done wonderful things for this state. So.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
The big night, which is tonight, I was amazed the first time we attended one. I've been to a lot of charity events where people kind of want to come to get a bargain if they can find a bargain that somebody's putting up for auction. But here, that's not the case. People were paying over. Doesn't make any difference what the fair market price was. They would bid it up, and it's just a lot of money went into the charity, and the generosity of the people here tonight and previous nights like this was just phenomenal. The amount of support that this charity brings.
We see so much tumult in our society, in our world, and it seems like our news is just wall to wall with that stuff. But you see things like this, it kind of refreshes the spirit and the soul a little bit, does it not?
It really does. It's just, like Freddie said, what they do with the money here locally is printed somewhere, but it's just amazing the number of kids, the scholarships they provide for kids in Washington County schools here, and the opportunity it will give them to get into the arts and to get into the music that they might not otherwise have had the opportunity to do. So Gwen and Steve feel great about that, and I know Freddie and I both feel wonderful that they're able to do that.
Yeah. You know, it's no secret that maybe folks would say the Delta has seen its better days in the past, but Steve and Gwen are committed to keeping this area thriving.
Yep.
They sincerely are, and that's been their passion. They wanted to, I think even before they left Nashville, they had this idea of doing something to support the schools there. And in particular, when they got back to Greenville, they really found a need and a passion to do this. And it's just been a monumental success as far as charity events are concerned.
The other thing that's been fun in past years doing the show here is interviewing folks that are associated with organizations who have benefited from the generosity of the people and, of course, Steve and Gwen and their work to put this thing on, how grateful they are for it, and even telling stories about how it has changed their lives or their institutions. And that's what it's all about.
Yep, and that's just not the people that it's benefiting. It's the celebrities that come here. Everyone that's come here has told me how pleasantly surprised they were at the culture here. You know, if you're not from Mississippi, you don't understand it. But when you come to the Delta, it's its own ecosystem.
Yeah,
it's just unlike any other part of the state, and you feel it, and people thrive on that energy here. And the celebrities, when they come here, they just they feel it. And I was having conversations with some of them last night. It's just that this is always one of the highlights of their year because they can come here and decompress and forget about the turmoil that's going on in our country and the rest of the world, because that doesn't happen here. It just people are just so happy and they thrive. They really do. And this is just a little small example of what's going on in the Mississippi Delta.
Yeah, you know, it's Mississippi sometimes gets a bad rap. Usually from people who have never been here.
Yes.
And I always enjoy talking to the celebrities about what you think the first time you came here. They're all blown away. Yeah. You know, completely different than the image that I think is often projected, again, by people that have never been here. But once they come, then they keep coming back because they see how great it is and they enjoy it so much and they understand.
They feel welcome here, and besides that, they have a lot of fun.
They do.
They have a lot of fun, and you feel welcome, and it's all for a good cause. That's a great combination to make any event successful. And
absolutely.
People look forward to coming. I think they feel it's an obligation to come. Like Freddie said, they put it on their calendar and they can't wait to see each other the next year. Maybe the only year some of us see each other at this event. Yeah, and,
that's absolutely true. And so I heard the band warming up a minute ago, so we got lots of musical entertainment as well in store besides the golf tournament
the
today,
music
right?
Tonight, it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
I just love it. Hear all the different people come up and impromptu. Some of them are impromptu. Some of them are playing entertainers, but they'll just jam. It's just fun to listen to them.
And it doesn't end here. You know, at the hotel, the lobby is turned into the juke joint, and it'll go late into the evening. You know, I'm sure Mike Ruzioni won't mind me saying that he was shooting pool till 4 in the morning while two other guys were playing guitar with my sons, and they, you know, obviously he's one of the most important athletes in
I played
US,
golf with him,
no doubt.
Ever.
And my sons got to know him, and they thought, my goodness, I was up all night with Mike Ruzioni playing pool, and you know, Ray Boudreaux was over here strumming his guitar until 4 in the morning. You know, and it doesn't happen anywhere else.
Right.
And,
Mike, of course, captain of the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team that took down the professional Russian team, went on to win the gold medal. Had the pleasure of interviewing him a couple of years ago. I got to tell you, I watched that live. I was a student at Ole Miss and watched that hockey game live. It's pretty cool. So, yeah.
I mean, that was
it's unbelievable.
The lunar landing.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Especially during the midst of the Cold War, so forth. So that's really cool.
One of the guys from Conway was a big fan of his, and Mike gave a shirt, a copy of the shirt I guess he wore.
Yeah.
When he was here, it brought $10,000.
Wow.
Just think about that.
That is awesome.
This is a kid that, you know, had never just never dreamed he'd ever meet the guy, and then he had a chance to buy his shirt. So.
But of course, the most important thing is they think highly enough of Steve and Gwen to come here and participate in this event and give back. And that's a big deal.
Yeah, everybody's making a contribution to this. The celebrities that come are willing partners, and that makes a big difference to make everybody enjoy this event and have a lot of fun and have an interaction with people that might not live.
Enjoyed meeting you guys. Appreciate you coming on the program. Let's have a good tournament, good event.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Coming right back on Middays. Stay with